Welcome to Late Night Show on Reunited Live. My name is Nana-Poku Hetfield. It's another late night edition, and today we'll be talking about Manchester United. Much love from me to you guys, every Manchester United fan across the globe. Viva Ronaldo. Viva Ronaldo. Running down the wings, hear United sing, Viva Ronaldo. Welcome again to Late Night Show on Reunited Live. Today it's a custard. I'm now eating, right? It's 6 p.m. in Ghana. What is the time? What is your time? Let me know in the comment section below. What is your time? Now, today we'll be talking about the man himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was at it again. Now, last week, after the derby dropping, we needed something positive. And through this current team are showing that mental robustness we've been wanting from Manchester United players. So, last week, they won in Cyprus against Omonia, Nicosia. And they followed it up with a win at Everton at Goodison Park. So, 2 away trips, 2 wins for Manchester United. Now, it was a win, so we need to be happy with everything that is going on at Manchester United. Now, as I said, Cristiano Ronaldo had chances against Omonia Nicosia. He squandered loads of chances, but I was glad that finally his 700 club goal came against Everton. Now, put that in context. You need to be scoring 35 goals every season for the next 20 years to get to 700 career goals. Let me repeat that again. Maybe you didn't hear. So, good evening to everybody. As I said, today is a custard show. I'm now eating. I eat very, very late, so it's very, very bad. I hope all of you will stop doing that though. You guys want some, right? No. Today, I'm not in a mood for sharing. So, we are talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, and Cristiano Ronaldo, I said you need to score 20 goals. Sorry, you need to score 35 goals every season for the next 20 years in order to reach 700 goals. Are you guys thinking about it? This is outrageous. This is ridiculous. Maybe Erling Haaland can get close, but this is absolute ridiculous. Aldalas, JD, Gideon, say good evening, boss. Good evening, Aldalas. You love the custard, right? Unfortunately, I'm not in the mood for sharing tonight, I'm not in the mood for sharing tonight, Aldalas. But I love you guys so much. I can't wait to meet every Manchester United fan across Africa. We are bringing you the Reunited Surprise Show. And we want to give the people of Reunited Life chances to travel to Old Trafford. And I've been working so hard for it, Africa, you guys are my brothers. We are related with everything, so I can't wait to travel to every African country before I die. That is something I've been praying to the Most High, and I hope by doing so I can meet so many Africans who are Manchester United fans on this beautiful continent. Now, let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo's goal, and let us break down his goals. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo scored 5 goals for Sporting Lisbon. He has now scored 144 goals for Manchester United. He scored 101 goals for Juventus and scored a whooping 450 goals for Real Madrid. So this guy is an absolute legend, and it's about time we let him be for the greatness or for the best he is. When Cristiano Ronaldo is not playing well, nobody should even doubt him. Nobody should even say something bad about him, because he has done what most footballers ever have done. Now, come to think of it, Cristiano Ronaldo's goals looks like somebody's appearance in his entire club football. Gareth Barry had like 645 appearances in the Premier League in his career, and we were talking about how the longevity of Gareth Barry. Look at James Milner. Look at their appearances. And Cristiano Ronaldo has more goals than people's appearance. So we should let the man be the great man he is. No criticism or whatsoever. We need to let him be. And it is what it is. He is Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest footballer of all time for a reason. Before him, Portugal had won nothing. and he has won 2 trophies for them. It is not like Argentina, where people expected Messi to also win something for Argentina, because Argentina had won the World Cup, they had won the Copa del Rey. Did I say Copa del Rey? Sorry, the Copa America on numerous occasions before Messi. But Cristiano Ronaldo changed, and he has changed the fortunes of the Portuguese people. So he is the greatest footballer of all time for a reason, and he is my greatest footballer of all time. And I know most Manchester United fans feel the same way. So as I said, we've won 2 games in a row after the Man City drubbing. 2 games in a row, and this week we are looking forward to another victory, at Old Trafford against Omonia Nicosia in the Europa League. Now, on Sunday, we have a very, very, very tricky side. The Magpies are in town. The Magpies are in the form of their lives. They won 5-1 this past week. And when you're looking at Newcastle right now, they have everything going. And if Manchester United will be playing from the back, and Diogo Dalot will be losing so many passes, we are going to get punished. We will be punished against Newcastle if the passing is not right. Because I just watched the Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest game, and there was this stats that they were showing, and Newcastle have the most sprints in the Premier League, even more than Liverpool. Now we know Liverpool is not the same, but this is showing you that if we don't know and we play at the back, we will be slaughtered at Old Trafford. So Diogo Dalot and all these guys that have been losing so many. Now I'll come to the players later on in the show. Now, okay, let me I just remembered this, and as an African, it is something that I need to talk about, and it has to do with Enoch Mwepu. Come on, guys. Enoch Mwepu, the Zambian international who plays for Brighton and Hove Albion. Enoch Mwepu has been diagnosed with a heart condition which is hereditary. I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if Africans, come on. This guy is there now. Then come on, you people, you should change your life. Oh. Africans, my African brothers. The guy gets to the Premier League, he's playing constantly. Excuse me. As I said, today is a Costa show. Costa and Manchester United fan. Now, Enoch Mwepu, Charlie, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, come on. The guy gets to the Premier League, the toughest league in the world, playing for Brighton and Hove Albion, and all of a sudden there is this heart condition which is hereditary that will need to force him to retire. And I'm like, hey, Africans. Okay, enough said of Enoch Mwepu. We wish him the very best of luck. What did I say? Laugh. We wish him the very best in future endeavors. Whatever he does from now till God calls him should be fruitful. And we hope that nothing is going to stop us when we get to the top. No family diseases in God's name. We are breaking every curses that anything that has to do with family. If it is good, we like it. But all the bad things, we are in for positive energy, and we hope that God will also give us, bless us, come on. How can somebody be playing Kosa, Wabokosa, nothing happened to him, then he became a professional footballer and a heart condition pops up, which is hereditary, and that is something we don't want to see. So as I said, Enoch Mwepu of Brighton and Hove Albion, he's a Zambian international. He has just retired from football at the age of 24, and when you think about what he could have done in the Premier League for African football, it is quite sad that something like that happens to people who want to move on in life. Okay, so this is just a short show. As I said, I'm already having my custard. I've been in town since morning, working. It's always work. It's work with me. You need to work hard so that God will bless you. If you don't work, don't expect God to bless you. And that is what is happening Africans right now. So now something that I noticed in the game against Everton especially was how Diogo Dalot kept misplacing passes. Now he needs competition. He needs competition, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka will probably be sold in the summer, or probably will leave in January. Any of those, but we need competition for Diogo Dalot because his performances is good on an average is good, but he needs competition like what Luke Shaw has. That is making him look at how Luke Shaw has slimmed down. Luke Shaw has become virtually like, he has slimmed, he has become lean, and that is what we want to see. And the game against Everton, he played quite well, very, very well, and I was impressed with him. Luke Shaw responds to challenges, and that is something I love about Luke Shaw. Anytime you throw a challenge to him, he wants to go down, work hard, and beat that challenge. And we need something of that sort for Diogo Dalot. Because the game against Everton, he misplaced so many passes. And as I said, I love Denzel Dumfries of Inter Milan. Denzel Dumfries competing for the right back spot with Diogo Dalot. What do you think, guys? Which right back do you think United and Marcos Llorente of Atletico Madrid? When I look at that guy, he's going to bring physicality, aggression to the backline. More aggression, more physicality. And he's a workaholic. Marcos Llorente, anybody who watches football will know what I'm saying. We need a right back, somebody who will bring physicality. Because what I've realized is so many Manchester United players don't like the rugged side of the football. You know, when there is a long ball, let's say David De Gea kicks a long ball, all the time the opponent wins the first ball, unless it is Cristiano Ronaldo up front. Have you noticed that? Marcus Rashford doesn't want to get his head onto an incoming ball. And sometimes those are the things that wins you games. Just a flick on can put another player through. And that is what we are lacking. We are lacking physicality at Manchester United. They want the ball to be on the floor for the skills to come in. No, sometimes football is about being rugged. We are very fortunate that Burnley is in the Championship. We know what Burnley can do to you on a good day. Aerially, you know, they are going to dominate you. And I think we need physical players in the team too. So it's about time maybe we get Marcos Llorente. He's very, very good, an Atletico Madrid player. I like him so much. Lorenzo is also a good option, you know. So Manchester United, we need a competition for Diogo Dalot, and I hope that we can get somebody in January. You know, in the striking department, Anthony Martial, 3 goals, 3 assists. He's done marvelously well, but the injuries are trying to derail his season. This looks like a season where Martial will flourish, but it is quite unfortunate, very, very unfortunate, that the injuries are not leaving him alone. You know, he did well. He got an assist against Everton, Everton's nemesis. Now, Anthony Martial had already scored 7 goals against Everton, and he added another assist, you know, a goal contribution. And we think he can do so well in this team, because in preseason we saw what Anthony Martial did, and he has come back, and even the games he has played, he has done well. 3 goals and 3 assists. He has more assists than any other player in this current Manchester United squad. And when you think of the fact that he's been injured for most part of it, then you should know where Anthony Martial is. You know, Tony Martial scores again. English fans said he had no chance. 50 million down the drain. Tony Martial scores again. So Anthony Martial, much love from me, Bediako-Poku Hatfield, to you and to every Manchester United fan. We hope this injury is just an injury that, you know, it's just a knock. And hopefully against Newcastle, he will be fit enough to play a part in it. You know, Anthony Martial, I hope it's just a knock, because it looks like this is his season. This is his season. He has 3 goals and 3 assists already. And then you think about the matches he has played, and you're like, he hasn't played that much. So he is on that upward curve, and that is where we want to see Anthony Martial. You know, the player that came, that burst into life at Old Trafford, and was given the stage against Liverpool, took on Martin Skettel and what is his name? Sacco. What is his full name? I've forgotten his full name. That Sacco of Liverpool, and scored that beauty against Simon Mignolet. You know, that is the Anthony Martial we want to see. And quite unfortunate injuries are bringing him down a bit. But we hope it's just a knock and he comes back against Newcastle, if not Omonia, Nicosia. Now, Rafael Varane is back. We are happy with that. Rafael Varane is somebody that we need in this running. You know, October is such a very, very difficult month for Manchester United. And it will be very, very difficult because we play Chelsea, we play Tottenham Hotspurs in the coming fixtures. And we are hoping for all our players. We are hoping to get every player available for this running. And as I said, Rafael Varane was back against Everton. You know, he made that last goal-saving header that Jordan Pickford could have just headed in, and it would have been a draw, you know. And VAR has not been fair to Manchester United this season at all. Now, when you look at the goal Marcus Rashford scored, and you look at the goal, is this Kamaka of West Ham scored? What is the difference in that? You know, but that is what VAR has become. It favors people who it wants to favor. And I've been saying this for quite some time now. It's like humans have moved from wisdom, you know. I don't understand why a ball will be kicked and it's coming straight in front of a player's face. Do you want... Now, we've been talking about concussions, and there are so many details being put in place to curb concussions on the field. Why should a ball coming straight to a player's face, if he blocks it with his hand, why should that be a foul? You know, this is common sense. As I said, humans have moved from wisdom to they said it's knowledge, and now we are in the age of information. So now the common sense is not common to humans anymore. You should know this is a sport. This is concussion. You want a player to... So when I see fouls being given or penalties being given when players try to cover their faces when a ball is being hit, I'm like, come on, guys. We need to reason. As I said, the common sense is looking like it's no more common to common people anymore. You know. So VAR, you need to tighten whatever you are doing, because there are so many controversies with VAR, and it is undermining its very existence. You know, VAR has become like a problem now, you know, because what VAR is there to curb, it is rather creating more confusion and more inconsistencies in refereeing, which is something people need to look at. The bodies who govern refereeing need to look at VAR so that it works perfectly. We are still doing baby steps, but come on, this is the 21st century. We are in 2022, and we need to do things better. Now, let me talk about Bruno Fernandes in a bit, and then we can close or shut the show. Custard, man. You are all invited though. Late night on Reunited Live. Custard, come on. Okay, let's talk about Bruno Fernandes. Now, Bruno needs a breather. I think he needs a breather. And in the number 10 role, I think Erik ten Hag feels Donny van de Beek is the only competition for Bruno Fernandes in the number 10 role. But I feel we need to give him a breather. You know, now against Everton, one thing I've been telling my friends, we were watching the game and I told them Bruno Fernandes is passing the ball backwards too much. Now, in the game against Everton, we started off nicely. We had a ball where a player made the run that he was supposed to pass to him. He passed the ball backwards and the ball was intercepted, and it nearly ended in a goal against us. I was like, there was this pass. You could have made this pass. But then he chose to go backwards, and it nearly ended in a goal against Manchester United. He's been lackluster in the past few matches, Bruno Fernandes. And I think he needs a breather. If Donny van de Beek is not there, give Alejandro Garnacho the chance to play. Give that boy a chance. Let him use his youthful exuberance to disturb defenses. Give Zidane Iqbal. Zidane Iqbal was great in preseason. I thought he would be getting so many chances. Bruno is about time. He sits on the bench for a while, you know. Sits on the bench to regain whatever he needs, because he's been playing very, very poorly. And most Manchester United fans can attest to what I'm saying. It's not like Nana Poku Hitchfield. I don't like Bruno. Me, I love him, every Manchester United player, you know. And I love Bruno Fernandes to death, you know. But his performances have dwindled. And we need to see what these young kids can do. Facundo Pellistri. Look at the amounts we paid for him. Look at Pellistri. He plays for Uruguay. We need to give Pellistri chances in the number 10 position. We know what he can do. In preseason, look at the goals he scores. He dribbles, I think against Liverpool. Was it against Liverpool in preseason? Yeah, he dribbled last year or something. You know, Facundo Pellistri, we need to see what the boy can do at Manchester United. He's not been given chances to play. And that is what I think. Give the boy chances. Give Iqbal. Because as I said, Bruno Fernandes is not playing well. He's not playing well. You can go solid in midfield by playing Casemiro and Scott McTominay, you know, holding the fort. Then play Pellistri and Cristiano Ronaldo up front. You know, Pellistri is a number 10. He can play as a right winger. That boy has pace. He has Pellistri, Zidane Iqbal, or maybe Alejandro Garnacho. Play two up top or something. You know, we need something, because the kind of performances Bruno Fernandes have been giving us has been very, very poor of late. But I know my man Bruno Fernandes, you know, that guy, he has done so much for Manchester United, you know. Bruno Fernandes is a captain. Me, I consider him the captain of Manchester United now. But I think he needs a breather to come back stronger, come back fresher with new ideas and stuff. So I'll be ending the show here in a bit. As I said, I just came back from town, working, all because I want to bring you guys the Reunited Shock Prize show. My money, I want to give to my African brothers. There's a reason why I came back to Ghana, you know, just for you guys, just for Africans who support Manchester United. It is a dream of mine, and there's so many dreams being put together, you know. I've dreamt, and I keep dreaming, you know, to be traveling across the African continent, you know, meeting Manchester United fans, doing anniversary shows in probably Harare in Zimbabwe. Now, I've heard there are beautiful women in Zimbabwe, and I don't want to talk much though, but I can't wait to see how beautiful the women are in Southern Africa, Eastern Africa, Northern Africa, you know, and across the world, you know. I consider myself, you know, a bit of a globetrotter, and that is what I want to do. I want to see the world. I want to see the world. I want to travel to places, meet different people, learn different cultures, to be the ultimate person. Now, why deprive yourself of a good or a great human experience just because the person's skin color doesn't look like yours? Get close to people. You might learn a thing or two, and that is me. I want to travel around Africa, and I want to meet you Africans and so many Manchester United fans across the globe. You know, I want to travel to Switzerland for a vacation, you know. I like their waters. I want to see something and come and implement it in my motherland, which is Ghana. So, as I said, we are bringing you the Reunited Shock Prize show. Keep sharing Reunited Live to the world. You guys keep sending me loads of messages asking me when it will be on. But you guys don't keep sharing our content. How can we get to a wider audience? And that is what we need. Reunited Live. We are reunited for that red devil inside us. Glory, glory, Man United. Chichicha, meaning love. Much love for me to you guys. See you same time next week. You know, I sometimes I want to do the late night show on Mondays, you know, but it might change. But catch me on Sunset on Sunset Friday, this Friday, and this and every Friday. On Sunset Friday, it's like my Sabbath. Friday is like my Sabbath, you know. So I like to talk about Manchester United and do a bit of music, the things I love. Then we share human experiences and everything that comes along with life, you know. So see you same time. No, see you on Sunset Friday, because I don't think next week Monday I will be here on Late Night Show. But very soon we are still getting studio equipment ready. We are going to bring you the best of Manchester United related stuff. Chichicha, much love from me to you guys. Good night, good night, good night, baby. A bit of custard. Good night, guys. Good night, good night, good night. Glory, glory, Man United. Bye.